Hello everyone, welcome back to our current affairs series of the questions which was asked by UPSC in the recent exam. Hope these videos are helping you in quick revision and especially in understanding that how UPSC is asking. So you must be getting to know about the mindset of UPSC and while revision what kind of depth you should have. Sometimes the questions like Pegasus which we discussed yesterday, we are reading in detail definitely because we have to prepare, but question can be as simple as what is Pegasus, which was there in news recently. Okay, so this was the question which has been asked by UPSC in the recent exam, which is asking about among the following which one has been accorded the status of UNESCO World Heritage Site recently. Whenever this word recently is associated with any of the question, it adds an element of current affairs. So if we look at the question, one is for the option A is Chaunsat Yogini temple near Morena. Morena is there in Madhya Pradesh. Then we have Sri Kalahastishwara temple near Tirupati. Third is Ramappa temple near Warangal, and Manjunatha temple near Dharmasthala is our fourth option. Now, there is the piece of news which was there in the current affairs or which was there in the newspaper was like this. So Dholavira in Gujarat on UNESCO World Heritage Site. So this is the news which is coming from July 28-27 in 2021, that is last year, and this is the latest news of any inclusion of any site in the World Heritage List. So Dholavira is the 40th site from India to be added into the UNESCO's World Heritage List. Then why it is not given in the option? So the question, if you will read carefully, the options are very specific and Dholavira is not being mentioned there. Then why we have not mentioned it? So let's have a look. So in the same news, when you will read, this is given that the Harappa city of Dholavira, which is present there in Gujarat, was announced as 40th Indian site on UNESCO's World Heritage List. But in the same meeting, 2 days before, that is the 44th session of the World Heritage Committee, in the same meeting, 2 days before the Dholavira was announced as was included in the World Heritage List, there was another temple. This is Ramappa temple in Telangana, which was added just days before Dholavira. So that's why this option is given there in the option. Now let's have a look on these two elements, these two cultural elements. So on the left hand side you can see is the Ramappa temple, and on the right hand side the excavation is going on, or the excavated site you can see is Dholavira. Okay, so here there are few pictures from Dholavira site. What is the importance of Dholavira? So Dholavira is important because it is one of the Harappan city which is located in the Rann of Kutch, and it is one of the most well preserved urban settlement in South Asia dating 3rd to 2nd millennium BC. Okay, and the site comprises two parts. So this can be asked: a walled city and a cemetery to the west of the city. So city, let's say, is in the east, and to the west of the city is the cemetery, and it was discovered in 1968. It is unique because of its water management system and multi-layered defense mechanism. Yes, so these two options can be asked in the exam as well. So multi-layered defense mechanism and water management system. Also there are artifacts which has been found of copper, shell stone, jewelry of semi-precious stone, terracotta and gold. Remember it, gold, ivory have been found at this site. And this is an exceptional example of proto-historic Bronze Age urban settlement pertaining to Harappan civilization. So this is the importance of Dholavira. Now we have another site which is with respect to which the question has been framed. This is Ramappa temple. So whenever we talk about Ramappa temple, it is, as you can see, this is the site of Ramappa temple, and it was the 39th cultural heritage site which was included into the World Heritage List, and it is built up of sandstone, right? And carved pillars are there of granite, dolerite, and distinctive vimana you can see, that is inner sanctum. It is made up of lightweight porous bricks, which is also known as floating bricks. So these are the features which you should know, which can be asked by UPSC in the exam. And the sculptures of Rama temple, especially as you can see, they are very unique, and this temple is a living memory of Kakatiyas. Kakatiyas were the people who brought golden era to Telugu speaking region of South India. Okay, so there is the inscription which mentions that this temple is built up. So here we have why Ramappa temple is important. So this temple, as you can see, is located in Palampet region, that is 200 kilometers from north of Telangana's capital Hyderabad, and this temple complex was built by RRR. So now you can correlate why this movie RRR was released. So this is Rachrela Rudra Reddy. So I am just telling so that you can correlate and remember it. There is absolutely no coincidence or correlation. So Rachrela Rudra Reddy, he was the general of Kakatiya. He was the Kakatiya general, and he built this temple in 1213, and this was built during the Kakatiya rural Ganpati Deva. Okay, so this is the information which you should know, and as I have already told that it is made up of sandstone, and it was built in 1213 CE. Okay, and it is believed that it continued to have constructed over 4 decades. So these are the information which you should know. And Ramappa is main Shiva temple. Okay, so it is a Shiva temple, walled temple complex, and yes, so these are the information which you should know about this temple. Kakatiya ruler, who built it, and during whose tenure it was built, what was the time period, why it is unique. So these are the information which you should know. Okay, now let's have a look at our next question. Before we proceed to the next question, you should also know about the options given in this particular question. So the first option, Chaunsat Yogini temple. So it is in Morena, it is in Madhya Pradesh. So Chaunsat Yogini temple looks like this. So it is said that our parliament was inspired by Chaunsat Yogini temple. So Chaunsat Yogini temple, why the name? It is also a Shiva temple. Chaunsat Yogini. Chaunsat in Hindi means 64. Yoginis are there. So they look like this. So these are the cells which are there inside the temple, and these are yoginis which are placed there. Okay. Next is Kalahasteshwara temple. So this is the temple which is near Tirupati. Shri Kalhasti, we call it Shri Kalhasti also. So Kalhasta Ishwara temple. So it is also a temple dedicated to Shiva. Next we have this temple from Dharmasthala. It is from Karnataka, Manjunatha temple. So it is also dedicated to Manjunatha Shiva. Okay, so this is the information about the options given in the question. So the answer is C, Ramappa temple near Warangal. Now let's have a look at the next question. Talking about the next question, so sometimes nowadays government is launching so many updates about different types of portal, this portal, that portal. Yesterday we have discussed about e-Sanjeevani portal. Now today we have e-Amrit web portal on electric vehicles. So this question has been asked. As you can see, it is there in front of your eyes only, that UPSC is asking this question. Now let's understand the nature of these questions. The question is saying e-Amrit web portal on electric vehicles launched at COP26 summit in Glasgow recently. So we all are familiar with this COP26 summit which was held at Glasgow, and its outcome. It has been developed by Niti Aayog in collaboration with government of which country? Now here UPSC is trapping. So they have given the information that it is a web portal on electric vehicles with respect to information related to electric vehicles. So let's have a look first. So this is the news which was there on PIV's website. So read the 2 important lines which is highlighted in blue. The first line is saying e-Amrit is one-stop destination for all information on electric vehicles, busting myths around the adoption of EVs, their purchase, investment opportunities, policies, subsidies, etc. Now the second statement is saying, the blue highlighted statement highlighted in blue color, the portal has been developed and hosted by Niti Aayog under a collaborative knowledge exchange program with UK government. So be very careful, and it is as a part of UK-India Joint Roadmap 2030 signed by the Prime Ministers of two countries. Now, my dear friends, whenever you are revising, go in this depth. You should not only remember this, okay, this was announced, but now UPSC is asking in collaboration with which country. So we need to understand the importance of such type of information, that in what depth UPSC can ask. So what is AMRIT Portal? So here it is. One-stop destination for all electric vehicles related information. So it is a portal which is giving information related to electric vehicle. So remember this. Let's have a look at the third question of the day. Coming to third question of the day, the question is, recently which one of the following countries became the first in the world to adopt cryptocurrency Bitcoin as a legal tender? So this was also asked by UPSC in one of the recent exam. Now you must be wondering that why they are asking something related to cryptocurrency. Definitely it is an element of current affairs, but that too something which is there in other country. So there is a correlation because cryptocurrency is a hot topic, and also there is one correlation which was announced in our budget. So we will discuss about it. So this was the news in The Hindu. El Salvador leads the world into cryptocurrency Bitcoin legal tender. So this is the news which is coming from 17th September 2021, and El Salvador is a country which is there. Will see here it is. So there is Isthmus of Panama which is linking the North America and South America. So it is located here. So here we have El Salvador. Now we got the question. So cryptocurrency, we got the answer. The cryptocurrency has been given as a status of legal tender in El Salvador. So the answer is C, El Salvador. Okay, fine. Now what kind of map based question can be asked? So let's say UPSC might not ask this particular information directly, but there can be two derived questions based on this particular information. It can be with respect to, let's say, locations of the countries which are there on Isthmus of Panama. So you can see Mexico, it is sharing its border, Gulf of Mexico and Pacific Ocean. Guatemala, it is also sharing its border in Caribbean Sea and Pacific Ocean. Costa Rica, Panama, Nicaragua. So that way we have to be very careful, and when you will see El Salvador, it is opening only into Pacific Ocean. So sometimes they might confuse us by giving that, okay, this particular country is opening in which side, be it an Pacific side or Caribbean Sea. Also they have this tendency of asking the capital city. So they might give the capital cities of these countries and they can ask us to locate them or arrange them from north to south. They have asked these type of question with respect to the countries there in Southeast Asia. Okay, so be very careful whenever you are revising such information. Also locate them on map. Also there is another related news which we should know is this one. Central bank digital currency. Yes, so Union Budget 2022-23, our finance minister announced that now we are going to, RBI will introduce a digital rupee using blockchain and other technologies starting 2022 and 3. And this will, the idea is that it will lead to more efficient and cheaper currency management system, and it will give boost to our digital economy. Now, digital rupee will be a digital version of our physical cash as issued by RBI at present, and there will be a sovereign backing. On the other hand, cryptocurrencies, they are not backed by government. So remember it is the first time that El Salvador was has given this backup, and they have started considering it as a legal tender. But in nowhere else central government is backing or giving any sovereign legal tender aspect to any of the cryptocurrency. So the announcement which was done in our budget was that there will be no cryptocurrency, it is a digital currency. So the digital rupee will be different from Bitcoin or any other form of cryptocurrencies, in the sense that it will be backed by government, and secondly having an intrinsic value on account of government banking. The digital rupee will be equivalent to holding physical rupee equivalent only. Okay. However, cryptocurrency is a decentralized digital asset, and a medium of exchange is based on blockchain technology. Here also blockchain technology and other technologies will be used, but it will be limited, it will be centralized. There will be a government backing. Okay. So, but the blockchain technology or other this Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, they are decentralized. It is not controlled by any central authorities. Thus, it makes them immune to government's interference or manipulation. Okay. When we are talking about our central bank digital currency, it will be issued by RBI. It will be a legal tender in digital format. Getting? My students, are you getting this point or not? So this is the difference. That's why I wanted to discuss this question, that how they both are different. Okay. So here our digital rupee will be centralized. It will be issued by RBI. On the other hand, cryptocurrencies, they are decentralized and cannot be controlled by any single entity. Rather, cryptocurrencies are privately created, and it is big threat to macroeconomic and financial stability of the country. And that's why when El Salvador announced it, there were a lot of protests which were there in the country, and people were living in fear that, okay, even if we are accepting Bitcoin, but we don't know about its stability. The value of Bitcoin is fluctuating highly. So that was in news. So with this, we will stop the discussion for the day, and next 2 more videos are there, will be coming up with respect to the current affairs, and with that we will finish this particular series for this year, and so that you can revise effectively in the remaining days after 25th. So read well, take care, and enjoy your revision, enjoy your studies, and keep yourself free from any kind of tension or anything. Take care guys, bye bye, see you in the next video.